that's all. Hey, how you doing, everybody? Blessed Trucker here. I got my little partner over here hiding in the background. She's rocking my buddy's hat from South Fork Trucking out of McMinnville, Tennessee. We're a little home time over here. Just jumped in the truck to do a little video. Kids like to hang out in the truck. If you got kids and you're a trucker, you'd know that. I got 3 daughters. They all like to hang out in the truck. Yeah, Miranda doesn't like to hang out in the truck too much. She's 18 and she's got her own life. She's too cool for us. She just got her own place.
And she got a little part.
She just comes back to take food and water and towels and stuff like that.
And she takes her stuff.
She's a good kid. She works hard.
She takes her stuff out of...
She's also a black belt. Probably whoop my butt.
She takes out her stuff from her room and she puts it in her car so she can have her stuff.
She does.
When she moves.
That's right. That's right. That's what I used to do too when I moved out. So anyway, everybody, we're here at the ranch, and I haven't done a video in a while, and I figured I'd get out here and say hello and whatnot. So, not too long ago, we had a baby horse born on the ranch, and the baby horse is doing real good. She was born August 20th. She's crazy, and her name is, what's her name? Faith, or
it's Faith.
Blessing.
It's Faith.
Something like that.
It's Faith.
Mick says it's Faith, so we're gonna just go with Faith. She's a beautiful horse, and we just had a litter of puppies, American bullies. We have I don't know what I just pressed. We have 14 American bullies here on the ranch now, including the 5 puppies that were just born.
Like we have if Biscuit isn't...
Biscuit's not an American bully. Biscuit is a vagrant dog that just showed up one day.
He's right there.
Almost 2 years ago, he just showed up. Yeah, that's him. He's this little yellow dog, very old. And when he showed up, he had these swollen areas all over him.
And
we named him Biscuit, just cause. And he's good, you know.
He kind of looks like the
We call him the greeter, the vagrant greeter, because he just showed up. And we got him a doghouse, and we put it by the front porch of the house, and he chills there. And whenever anybody shows up, like the mailman or UPS or FedEx, he'll walk out to the driveway and greet them and stuff. And we have all these other American bullies. Some are guard dogs, and some are mushy, baby, cuddly dogs. And
he likes to play, but he really likes belly rubs.
He really likes his belly rubbed. Got that? I don't touch him because he's dirty, and you know, I'm like the cleanest trucker ever. I hate to get dirty. And it's odd because I used to do auto transport for a couple of years, and I did. You get real dirty doing that, and I did a lot of auction cars and lease returns and stuff, and I did exotics for a minute, maybe more than a minute. And I was a heavy wrecker operator for a few years also. And man, you really get dirty doing that. The guy I did that for most of the time though, Harry's out of Orange City, Florida. He was a real, he had some real ingenuity in the design of his heavy wreckers. He would take the front of the tow body and turn it into a box where he could install a water tank. And he installed a neoprene water tank, or heavy plastic, whatever. And he would fill it fresh water, and of course it would get warm. Florida, you know, it would get warm just sitting in the body, and we'd fill that up, and he had coming out the top of the driver's side of the front of the tow body, right in front of the sleeper. He had made with PVC pipe an outdoor shower head system and a faucet system, so that we could either just wash our hands or take a shower if we needed to. And it was great. I loved it, man. I used to just end the day. I would crank open the valve and take a shower. When I'd bring the truck back in off the road, I'd take a shower, get all cleaned up to get in my truck to go home. It was great, man. I loved that. And I liked that. It was a cool thing to do. I ran that heavy wrecker all over. I used to do a lot of retrievals. It was for Orlando Freightliner. They would either lease trucks or whatever, sell trucks, this and that. They would send for the trucks to come back to Orlando Freightliner, or they would order trucks from other Freightliner dealers around the country, and I'd go out and I'd stack them, piggyback them. I'd put up like 5-6 tractors, and I'd pull them with a heavy wrecker. I drove triple axle 50-foot 75-ton heavy wrecker, and it was pretty cool. I got a lot of pictures of when I did that. Maybe I could put together a video of the pictures. That would be pretty cool. I used to do all kinds of stuff. I used to plant big trees with the wrecker. I'd go out for like big landscape companies that did either tree removal or tree installation on like new properties and stuff like that. People would buy, you know, needless to say, there was a lot of tree farms in Florida, and you know, they would have these machines that would make the hole for a tree to be dropped in, and they would go out to the tree farm, pick the tree up. I'd pick the tree up, put it on their trailer, and they'd bring it out to a location. I'd run out to it with them. I'd pick it up off the trailer and I'd plant it in a hole. And it was pretty cool. You'd be surprised the things people will venture into getting done with a heavy wrecker. But mostly I did, you know, tractor trailer, just broke down tractor trailers that had to get back to the Freightliner dealers. I mean, we did everything, but we were contracted with Freightliner at the time. This was back in the late 90s, the early 2000s. And I kind of got around. I did a lot of different trucking. Towing, reefer, flatbed, step deck, dry van, tanker. I hauled milk. I used to do petroleum contact water. I used to go around to fuel refineries, and in Florida, fuel refineries will get a condensation buildup in their fuel tanks, and the water would sit underneath the fuel because it was heavier than the fuel. So I would open the tanks, and I'd have a line that would go down to the bottom of the tank, and I'd tap the bottom of the tank, and I would suck out the water, and it would usually be orange. You could tell it was dirty from the fuel. And I got another daughter climbing up the truck over here.
He's doing a video.
So anyway, no.
He's doing a video.
Well, that's about it. But I just wanted to jump on here and say, hey, you know, I haven't really ever gone live yet because I don't feel like I have a big enough audience. Hey, if you guys catch this video and, you know, subscribe, I'm kind of new to it, but you know, we're getting. They should subscribe to me, right, Mick? Yeah, I think they should subscribe. And you know, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell next to subscribe. That way you get notifications when I do videos and stuff. This is my other daughter, Callie. She's 8, and as you can see, she's a little crazy or something like that. But anyway, you know, it's when I start to get a better subscriber base, I can start going live, and you know, we can interact and questions and things of that nature. But I don't know, you know, what kind of interest people have. I just ventured into getting my own authority. I was a company man for most of my career. Back in the early 2000s, I did venture into the purchase of a 379 Peterbilt day cab that I ran a RGN, 53-foot RGN, moving construction equipment around New York City. That's where I'm from originally. I cover up my accent on purpose. And I did that. I ran a dump trailer also, aggregate mover, earth. I moved earth around the city, salt, stuff like that. We knocked buildings down, dumped them in, put them in fills. Don't do it. And anyway, after that, I got into some other kinds of trucking, and I've pretty much got myself into doing lots of different types of trucking. I figured, you know, the broader my experience, you know, the more employable I was, you know. That's a good thing to do in trucking, just for anybody who cares. If you're going to get into trucking and you're not going to nail down into something, a wide area of experience is good to have. Just keep it in trucking though, because you know, if you're working in trucking and then the next thing you're waiting tables, you know, it doesn't look so good. Just saying. But anyway, that's it. I'd like to get to the point where I could do lives and you know, answer questions and have a conversation with people, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I look forward to that. So again, if you would subscribe, that'd be cool. Hit the bell next to subscribe so you get notifications.
Totally subscribe to him.
Totally subscribe to me. And I appreciate you all very much. And God bless you. And if you're a driver, keep the shiny side up. If you're not, be a driver. Become one. Get in it. Freight is a good business to get into. Anyway. I love you, kid. All right, stop it. You're scaring people. All right, everybody. God bless you. Thanks for watching, and look for another one. I think I'm going to do a video with the puppies pretty soon, so everybody can see the puppies. And if anybody would like to engage in maybe having a puppy, we often have pups that are available. We've, you know, like the horses will become available soon too, because eventually we're going to have too many horses too.
No.
So anyway, I appreciate you watching, and God bless y'all. Keep the shiny side up.
But do subscribe to